he will make us happy. So we have so many circumstances. All those circumstances are being watched by Paramatma, and therefore he gets the credit of Shambhave. And again, so even his consort also is called Shambhave. That is Shambhavi, Shambhavecha, the Shamkara, and also the Bhakara. The Bhakara is indicating the sound, the creation sound or creation sense, or which will be, that's why it has been advised, if you just keep on uttering the word bham 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 bham, so that bhakaram, the sound itself produces. That's why he is called as Shambhavecha Tarayacha. So this Taratva, you get it because of the Pranava Upasana, Nadopasana, and all that. Because this Pranava Tarat Shabda is Akara, Ukara, Makara. That is, Akara is Rigveda, Ukara is Samaveda, and Makara is Ajurveda, whatever. So the Akara, Ukara, all these has been indicated by the symbolically by the phonemes A, U, Ma. So if we recite the, in fact, in music also, we have got Akara Sadhana and or Ukara. So Akara Sadhana they used to make it because that Pranavanada automatically follows. So he is called as a Tara. And even Sutarasi Tarase Namaha. You see in Rudram, in Durga Suktam, you consider her as Sutarasi. Amma is one who is able to cross over the samsara. And samsara is a ocean. Samsara is a river. Samsara is attractive. Because why you call this as samsara? Taratva, why you want? Because samyak sarati samsara. Samyak sarati means anything that is there present in the world, all that is attractive for us. If not you are attracted to one thing, you are attracted to another thing. So anyway, that sense of attraction is there, present in all of us. So one has got to have a cudgel to control these attractions at all. Therefore, for example, look, Krishna, the name Krishna is attractor. He will try to, but Krishna gets the credit, Lord Krishna gets the credit as the Hrishikesha. Though he has got all Indriyas, though he has got attachment, but still he is above the attachments. For example, as you know, Kamsa is his own dear uncle, mother's brother. But when he has performed so much wrong, he could not tolerate him. So also in the case of Shipala. So though he is a Krishna, but in case of Arjuna, Krishna is very good attracting the mind of Arjuna above the sensual level and made him to care the duty, dharma. Therefore, at that instance, you see that Arjuna is being called as a Gudakesha and himself calling as a, so that's why it's called a Taraya Shambhavecha. And now we have got Maya, Mayo Bhavecha. So Maya is again something higher than the Shankaratvam and Mayo Bhavecha. And one is the, and here you see Shankara and Mayaskara, both are there. So we must want mundane happiness, at the same time the spiritual attainments. Therefore, is called Shankara, Mayaskara, and then Kulya. Now, again, after all this, then he is a Shiva, absolute peace provider. Then Shankaraya cha, Mayaskaraya cha, and ultimately you see that Shivaya, Shivataraya cha. So Shiva and Shivatara, both are most important words, saying that Shiva is Shanti, Shivatara is above that. Otherwise, it's called Shiva is auspicious one, and Shivatara auspicious beyond auspicious, though there are auspicious Mangala Dravyas, and even among the Mangala Dravyas, there is a kind of choice. So all that is Paramatma. So we have noted that he is all that. But then the passage goes with this thing. Please repeat. Namastirthyaya cha kulyaya cha.
Namastirthyaya cha kulyaya cha.
Namah paryaya cha varyaya cha.
Namah paryaya cha varyaya cha.
Namah prataranaya chottaranaya cha.
Namah prataranaya chottaranaya cha.
Nama ataryaya cha ladyaya cha.
Namah ataryaya cha ladyaya cha.
Namah sishpyaya cha phenyaya cha.
Namah shashpyaya cha fenyaya cha.
Namah sikatyaya cha pravahyaya cha.
Namah sikatyaya cha pravahyaya cha.
So we have got a beautiful understanding here that not only he is a protector, peace provider, promoter, present in the nature, but for all that, what we want is the water. So this particular Paramatma is a Tirthyayacha. Tirthyaha means make you removed of your sins and make you sacred. Unless you are removed of your sins or all that, you will not be eligible. Shuddhatvam. You know, for example, when Rama was to start the second fight with Ravana, in Aditya Hridayam, you are given the clue by Valmiki Maharshi. There is a Trirachamya Suchir Bhutva Dhanuradaya Viryavan. So when he was to hold back the Dhanus to fight, he had to do Achamanam. Trirachamya. So 3 times he did just sipping of the water. Achamana is the mini bath. And you cannot take number of times bath whenever you do some religious duty. So Achamanam is a most important shortcut. Therefore, they say that here also is a tirthyaha, tirtha, that is to make you cross over the difficulty, to make you empty your mind, to make you drive away all sorts of. So, say the Tirtha Shabda is being used very much in the Mathva people. They say Tirtharu, they call it. What does it mean? Not only they are pure, they make others also become pure. Beautiful idea, no? That's why Tirthyayacha. So Tirtha Shabda is having a great signification and meanings just to make you understand that you should be able to make others happy. Means what is the use of our existence when we are there? For it is said that Grantha Koti Bihi Kimuktam. If you ask what has been said in almost crores of books have been there. Paropakaram Punyaya Papaya Parapedanam. And not only Paropakara, when you are committed to Paropakara, there is also Nijetshana. Look at the word Nijetshana. You have to understand yourself and you should be able to understand others and help. So these two things must keep going. Like that, it is called Tirthyayacha. And Kulyayacha. Kula is small rivulets or small rivers. So Kulyayacha, Kula, and also it means also the banks of the rivers. Kula, Kulya, Tulya, Bhavat. So Kulyas are the banks of the rivers, and Paryayacha, Avaryayacha. The para is to take you, go to the other shore or other bank. So in Durga Suktam, again we remember Durga and Rudra are not different. Parvati and Parameswaras are together, or they are the same. That's why we say Sagartha, Sampruktav. They are Sampruktas, they always are together. And here also, you have got the word Paryayacha, Avaryayacha. So, make you to flow, go to the other end, Para, and Avarya means go beyond that also. So, the Parya and Avarya, these are the two words. And again, we got another word as Prataranaya cha Uttaranaya cha. See, Pratarana is giving you all sorts of Vedantic knowledge and help you to cross over the river or to go to other shore of that. Because life is full of ups and downs, problems and solutions. And so we have got to be able to get it also Ataryaya, no sorry, Prataranaya cha Uttaranaya cha. Pratarana is ferrying, cutting out from the sins and evils of the samsara. And in other words, Pratarana is Gnana Pradaha. So they keep on giving you knowledge. And again, Ataryayacha, Ladhyayacha. See, Atarya means those people who are again and again taking birth. And Rudra is found among those people who are taking birth again and again. Therefore, they are called Ataryaya. The beings which are born again and again get into the sin and punya commitments, and therefore that is called Ataryaya. So Rudra, don't think that any being born, any being in the womb of the mother to be born. So that's why we have already seen Apagalbhayacha. We have already noted that Rudra is there, even the fetus to grow and to be born. And therefore, the Rudra's presence is from beginning to the end, from origin to the goal reaching. Therefore, is called Ataryayacha. And next one, you have got Ladhyayacha. Ladhya means he is able to help the people born to get rid of the karmas. Because karma is something which is always attributed and which makes people to come back to the earth again and again. As Shankara clearly pointed out to us that Adau karma prasangat kalayati matru kutshao. All beings have got to visit the Amma's womb, Matru Kutshe, to get rid of the karma. Owing to karma, they are again pushed into, and owing to karma, they are pushed back, owing to karma. But this karma has got to be, the sin has got to be weeded out, and therefore the Paramatma is called as a Ladhya. He helps them to get rid of the karma. That's why how do you get rid of the karma is a gnanam. See, it is Shankara at other place says that karmana badhyate jantuhu gnanena vimuchyate. Karma vimochana takes place through gnanam. What kind of gnanam? It is Vedanta gnanam. the wisdomful philosophical knowledge. And what is the use of that Vedanta Jnanam is Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitarthaha Sannyasa Yogat Yatayaha Suddha Sattvaha. So the yatis are having their sattva shuddhi. That is, they have their sattva, their power, their strength, their mind, their life, etc. is turned to be pure. Therefore, and then they will be able to enter into Parantaka, Paraloka, and all that. So the word Ladya, don't think that Shankara is only Rudra, is only a promoter of removing your dukkha, your cries. No, he has got a lot of activity, lot of responsibility. That's why we are always advised by all acharyas, go to Rudram, know Rudram, make prayer to Rudra, because Rudra is all in all. And Rudra has got that 8, say, Ishanamavahayami. That Rudra is Ishana. And Rudra is having many names. And each name has got a great significance and importance and duty mind, activity oriented. All the names of Rudra you observe are indicative of the activity, or otherwise they are called activity oriented names are there, many more for the Rudra. Therefore, I am spending time to know more. And Ladhyayacha, so he is called Ladhya, and Rudra is found in the Seshpyayacha. You know, Seshpa is a tender grass. And so in the tender grass that grows on the banks of the rivers, and that kind of reed like grass is important. You know, grass is important to us because the rice we are eating is only a grass product. That's also try to, what harvest we make from that, it becomes human food, and what grass is there dried afterwards is the animal food. So, Dvipade, Sham Chatushpade, Dvipade. So when you say Chatushpade means the grass will be useful for the cows and all animals, which are grass-eating animals. And the product or the produce of the grass, the rice, different kinds of grains, that is the food for the humans. Therefore, the Seshpya is most important, and it's only Rudranugraha. Therefore, in future, you are going to get the expression Annanam Pataye Namaha. You remember? You say Annanam Pataye Namaha. Rudra is the Lord of the Annam. What is Annam? Ajyata iti Annam. Ajyata iti Annam, that which you consume. All that is edible, all that you eat for your strength and life, that is called Annam. And in Taittiriya Upanishad, you have got Anna Suktam. So Annam Nanindyat. So you should not chide or misuse or abuse the food, because that's why Seshpyayacha, he is present in the tender grass and all kinds of grass. And Phenyayacha, Phena is the foam, soap that comes out of the water. And see, that Nurugu, you call it in Telugu. A Nurugu nunchi chaala mandi ememo upayogistuntaru. So no, that's also a source product. Manjunadi garu, are hearing? I'm not seeing your parents. Yes. So even the foam is important. And foam is used at the time of bathing also, and for some people like to drink coffee with foam. See, in Madras hotels, they serve you coffee. See, coffee will be somewhere at the half of the glass. See, they are not in Madras hotels. So they fill the coffee cup with large amount of foam. It's a gain for the owner of the restaurant, loss for the customer. So anyway, in that foam also, Paramatma Rudra is there. And in fact, if you want to note about the history of foam, one of the explanations is that the Vajrayuda is created out of the foam of the ocean. See, that Vrutrasura could not be killed by any weapon in the world. That was the boon that Vrutrasura attained. No sword, no arrow, no weapon could kill him. But what could kill him? Oh, that's why the Vishnu is a designer of designers. Though Brahmadeva ruthlessly, thoughtlessly grants boons for the Rakshasas, whoever perform penance. And the Rakshasas always want not to die. If you do not want to die, then you are a Rakshasa. If you desire to die, then you are a human being, is it not? So humans don't desire not to die because the body is exposed to a lot of disease and decay and diminishing. Because jayate, parinamate, vardhate, mriyate cha. These are all 4 stages. You don't do anything. Body automatically picks up all these things. Therefore, here it is called as Fenaya cha. So Rudra, if Vajrayuda is prepared out of Fena, that means Vajrayudha is Rudra himself. So Rudra in the form of foam existent, he became in the form of Ayudha and kill it. And you know, the Astras and Shastras are there in our Hindu mythology or in our knowledge. You know, Astras are the missiles, power ridden, and Shastras are various weapons. So Astra Shastras. The Astras are, the base may be very weak, but the mantra with which it is charged is strongest. You remember, Rama employed a blade of grass upon that Kakasura or Jayanta, son of Indra, when he hurt Sita Devi in the forest. So he just made that particular grass as a Brahmastra. And you know the story, I don't want to repeat here. So say, Phenyayacha, I'm sorry, and Phenyayacha. Now you understand the importance of Phenam, Nurugu, the foam, the soap that cuts out. So Rudra is present in Phena. And again, when you talk about the water place, Namaha Sikatyayacha. Sikata means sand. Where do you find sand? When the river water flows away or beneath the water, there is sand. So when, for example, a river like Pinakini or some rivers, when there is no flow of water there, what do you find? Soft sand. And even in the sand also, there are different varieties of sand. And for construction, you can see what kind of, when you mix with the cement or with any other such thing, then you have got to choose the sand. Pure. So that's why in all sorts of sand, he is present. So Sikatyaya cha. So I salute Rudra. Sikatyaya Rudraya Namaha. I salute Rudra, who is present in the form of sand. That's why when you construct your house, without sand, you can't construct house in India. So sand shortage also you describe, and therefore the sand value are raised. You are able to get one the sand and bricks. Now you know this is status. So one brick used to be 2 rupees I don't know now what is the cost of, when we got our house built in 80s, it was only 2 rupees or 1 rupee a brick. But now that is a dream. So like that, Paramatma Rudra is present. And you may put a question, why shortage? Because more people are there and he has got to share with more and more people. Naturally, the time and money both are together. If you want to save time, you should spend more money. Is it not, Sri Devi Garu? If you want to save time, spend more money. If you don't want to spend more money, you should spend more time. It's everybody's experience. If you want, so money and time are the rich, they weigh each other. So you must have choice between time and money. This is what is Rudra. So Namaha says Phenyaya cha, means Sikatyaya, Phenyaya cha, Sikatyaya cha. And unless there is a pravaha, there is no Sikata. Unless the flow of water is there, you don't get sand, is it not? So sand and water flow, they are connected. Therefore, Rudra is there in the flow of water. Pravahyaya cha. Pravaha is the current of water. Unless the water flows, sand cannot happen, foam cannot come to us. And you see, all our connectivities, all are connected. So when the world is a wonderful internet program, connection, earth, water, sand, foam, trees, big trees, small trees, etc. So what, and all these are for the convenience of humans, consumption of the humans. So a human being can live upon the ground only because of all these facilities. These facilities are important. These conveniences are important. But that's why do you worship Rudra? Because he is a God who supplies you all amenities, who supplies you all facilities. And therefore, Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Triyambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Neelakantaya Mrutyunjayaya Sarveswaraya Sadasivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. So you observe that he is the Vishveshwara. Vishwa means that Sashpa is Vishwa, is a part of Vishwa. Sikata is a part of Vishwa. And Pravaha is a part of Vishwa. I hope you are understanding the line of thinking. So you just go in this line of thinking that this line is something which is continuous, no breakage, covering any and everything. Something like the painters, line drawing, they call it. First of all, they make line drawing and they fill the line drawing with so many other things. Then it becomes a perfect drawing. Similarly, this line is important. What do you mean? You should talk, that is the flow. So when you say Vishveswaratva, that Vishwatvam implies that Atarya, Henyaya, Sikatyaya, Pravakyaya. So you understand how important is this particular passage with which you are advised to do Abhisheka for Rudra. You may not recite all the 11 Anuvakas. I know you are busy, right? As long as you are on the bed sleeping or lying down on the bed, you have no urgencies. You are at rest. The moment you open your eyes, you get out of your mattress, then you start worrying. Oh, hottaitu, time aitu. The time aitu is not there when you are on the bed. And even when you are in bed, Rudra is all that. That's why Sayanaya cha. See, Rudra also is at rest. Namah Sayanaya cha. So Sayanaya cha means he is the mattress, he is the person who is sleeping, he is the person who is providing you rest. And your perpendicularity will become horizontality when you go to the bed, is it not? If you want to talk about geometrically, your personality, you are perpendicular when you are wakeful and walking to the ground. And you become completely flat on the ground, horizontal to the ground. Unless you are horizontal to the ground, you cannot get rest. And you cannot be active when you become perpendicular. ರಾತ್ರಿ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಹಗಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಳಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕ್ರಿ ಹಿಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ರಾತ್ರಿ ನಿದ್ದೆನೇ ಹತ್ತಿಲ್ರಿ ಅಂತ. ನಿದ್ದೆ ಹತ್ತಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ we can understand Shashpyaya cha, Phenyaya cha, Namassikatyaya cha, Pravahyaya cha. So I hope you love this passage and you gather so much significance from that. Now let's go to the other one. Om Namairenyaya cha, Prapachyaya cha.
Om Nama Irinyaya cha Prapatyaya cha. Om Nama Irinyaya cha Prapatyaya cha.
Good. Namah Kigum Silaya cha, Chayanaya cha.
Namah Kigum Shilaya cha Kshayanaya cha. Namah Kigum Shilaya cha Kshayanaya cha.
Namah Kapardine cha, Pulastaye cha.
Namah Kapardine cha Pulastaye cha. Namah Kapardine cha Pulastaye cha.
Namah Kapardine cha,
Namo
Pulastaye. Namo Goshthyaya cha, Grhyaya cha.
Namo Goshthyaya cha Gruhyaya cha. Namo Goshthyaya cha Gruhyaya cha.
Namastalpyaya cha, Gehyaya cha.
Namastalpyaya cha Gehyaya cha. Namastalpyaya cha Gehyaya cha.
Namah Katyaya cha, Gahvaresthaya cha.
Namah Katyaya cha Gahvaresthaya cha. Namah Katyaya cha Gahvaresthaya cha.
Namo Hridayaya cha, Niveshpyaya cha.
Namo Hrudayaya cha Niveshpyaya cha. Namo Hrudayaya cha Niveshpyaya cha.
Namah Pagum Savyaya cha, Rajasyaya cha.
Namah Pagum Savyaya cha Rajasyaya cha. Namah Pagum Savyaya cha Rajasyaya cha.
And so on. Like that it goes on. So, the subject matter is giving us a lot of variety for us. So, Rudra is a variety god. He is not only a singularly focused one, ultimately is focused everything. But he is showing the variety and categories also. For example, forest is there. Our Lal Bagh is there in Bangalore. They only Huvina Tota Kai Mugiduba. You don't read the board. You get into the Lal Bagh. 400 and odd acres of land spared in the busy location Bangalore. Long back. Now nobody can spare so much. So there are different kinds of trees in the Lal Bagh or in the garden. And if you were to know the names of each of the tree, you become knowledgeable person. That's why even Rudra also is a Vishweshwara and is a Mahadeva. And how do you call him as a Vishweshwara and Mahadeva? We should know the details of the personality. Our knowledge is always like that. Knowledge is detailed knowledge, deep knowledge. And detailed and deep knowledge gives you happiness. Therefore, here you have got the word Nama Irinyaya cha Prapachyaya cha. See, Irinyaya means the word irrigation. Irrigation is English. So he has got, he is present in such water which you use for irrigational purposes, and that is a saline water, salt water. The plants want salt water also. Ingredients are there in the water. All that contents of the water is a food for the plants to grow. You imagine the leaves are dull, just to pour water. Then you see the happiness of the plant. All the leaves become bright. And this morning I got a wonderful dream. I don't know. The leaves of the plants are little dull. And then I was given advice that rain is going to come for 50 minutes. Raining is there. So you see that you don't water them more, and the plants will receive the water from the rain. That kind of indication came, and to me in my dream this morning, I was just wondering why I am getting. So when you say irinyayacha, prapatyayacha, here these two words go it. That is, you have got the water, which is saline water, and which has got all that to make the plants and helps to grow up. In that also Rudra is present. And also prapatyayacha. Patya means margam, the roads. And prapatya means which are habitable. So the places where there is a wonderful, well marked out roads. Prapatyayacha. And he is there in those places where you can walk freely, where there are no problems, something like cement road or tar road or whatever it is. So patha, praseshena patha. Pra is the upasarga in Sanskrit. So patha is the marga. Patyaya, present in the margas, in the roads, which are clean, clear, and fordable ones. And as a contrast, we have got Kigum Silayacha. Kigum Sila is I gum, you drop. Then read the word. Helima, what is the word? Drop the gum and then utter the word.
Kishilayacha.
Kim Silayacha.
Kim,
Kigum Silayacha. Gum is Ajurveda. So Kigum Silayacha means Kim Silayacha. Kim Silaya means the rocky places where there are more and more stones and rocks, big boulders, big. So that place also is there. Kim Silayacha. And see, in Austin, I just explained this, and so one student comes up, sir, this morning I was found, I got a dream that I was in a place where there are plenty of rocks and stones and rocks and big boulders and all. Then I told yesterday, you heard the lesson, Kigum Silayacha. That is, you got a Rudra Darsanam. See, you see Rudra even in the rocks. And one of the students long back, our Puja brother, sir, ನೀವು ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ ರುದ್ರಂ, ನಾನು ಅಮರ್ನಾಥ್ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಷ್ಟ್ರು ನಮಗೆ ರುದ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಬಾಗ ರುದ್ರಂ యొక్క ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ while walking up to in the Amarnath anta. He just recorded that in his writing on Amarnath trip. So why am I telling that? Rudra's presence is there in any and everything. Therefore, you cannot accept Rudra and think that even Vishnu is Rudra, because that's why we say Namo Rudraya Vishnave Mrutyurme Pahi. Understand? So there is no place where there is no Rudra. There is no article where there is no Rudra's presence. Therefore, everything is divine. You are divine. You are surrounded by divine. You look for divine and you want to reach the divine. Therefore, we are filled. That's why he is called as a Mayaskaraya. Shankaraya Mayaskaraya tells you that you are precious. Everywhere there is precious, and you have to reach precious. For all this kind of thinking, which is the root in us. The root in us is mind. Alanama? Manassu. Nee manassu santoshanga unte, the whole world looks very much happy. If your mind is gloomy, everything becomes unhappy. Therefore, mana eva karanam bandha mokshayoho. Krishna's preaching all through the 17 chapters is keep your mind under control. And mind is sandwiched between indriyas and buddhi. So mind can lean upon buddhi, mind can lean upon the indriyarthas. If your mind is upon the indriyarthas, you are on the road. But if your mind is on the buddhi, you will be getting spirituality. What is the spirituality? Executing your dharma. As a Kshatriya, you have to fight wars. As a Brahmin, you have to increase your knowledge. That's why you say, Ah Brahman Brahmano Brahmavarchasi Jayatam. Brahmavarchas means gather more and more knowledge. So, knowledge thirst must be there for Brahmins. And for Kshatriyas, dharma thirst must be there. Rama tells Sita Devi soon after marriage, I am only a dharma para, naham arthaparo devi. He says that I am not for money, I am not for that. I am kevalam dharma. Rishibhihi tulyam mam vidhi kevalam dharma masritam. Please note that I am equal to Rishi. What is Rishi? They are caring dharma more. What is the Rishi dharma? To increase knowledge, to share the knowledge. He is the Rishi who increases his knowledge and shares knowledge. So thereby, because of Rishis only, we are all happy now. Maharshayaha dharma tapobhikamaha. What is the strong priority desires of Rishis? Dharma and tapas. So Valmiki says, dharma and tapas. So these are the two targets or main mottos or goals of all Maharshis. So in Devi Suktam, you come across, so if Devi wants, Sarushir Bhavati, Tam Sumedham, Tam Dharm, Tam, she says that, Tam Rushim, Tam Sumedham, Ahameva. In Devi Suktam, Ammavaru, Durga Parameswari tells that, if I mind, I will make a person a great warrior. If I mind, I make a person a great Rishi, otherwise a good intelligent. So like that, here also, we have got that Prapatyayacha, Namakkigum Selayacha, and further. So what I want to drive in this Rudram, Bhashyam. Bhasha means language. And what is Bhasha? What the language? It's a coverage. Cover, sheath, sanchi, or chila, we call it. So in that we can put so many things. If you have got a bag, you have no problem. You can put 100 things into that. If you don't have a bag, you can't have. That's why this is something like a sack, wherein you can keep on filling up. So this particular Rudram is one which will fill our brain or mind with the plenitude of knowledge, so that we understand the nature of the universe, the nature of the God, and duties that to which we are all committed. I think we stop here, and thanks for all of you that you are able to share knowledge on Rudra, and he is very graceful for us. Om Swasti. Please repeat. Om Swasti. Sahana Vavatu. Sahano
Sahanavavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu,
Sahaviryam
Sahaviryam
Karavavahai.
Karavahi,
Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Sri Veda Purusha Asirvadostu. Om Tat Satu.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಗುರುಗಳೇ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ? You understand?
ಸೂಪರ್, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ನನ್ನಂತ ದಡ್ಡನಿಗೂ 4 ಪದಗಳು ತಲೆಗೆ ಕೂಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸುಲಲಿತವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಟು ಬಿ ಹಾನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಷ್ಟು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಗೂ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಕೂರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಏನೋ ಒಂಚೂರು ಪುಸ್ತಕದಿಂದ ಮಸ್ತಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೀಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Good. So God is great. He will make us happy, remove all problems, and He will take care of us.
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟು ಶೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದಿ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಅಂತ. ಯು ಆರ್ ದಿ ಋಷಿ.
Anyway, let us hope. So thank you very much. Next we have got Aruna Prashna class. If you are free at your 8:30, you are welcome for Arunam.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So we take leave. Siri, who is this Siri? She is there. Please unmute. And she has sent me, she or he, I don't know. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay.